Hey guys, welcome to this week's video. I am so excited for today because I get to go book shopping today. I am actually gonna go to some thrift stores and look in the book section, like Goodwill and some other of those kinds of thrift stores, but I'm also gonna go to Half Price Books. I'm really looking forward to it. I have a list on my phone of what books and authors that I'm looking for, and I'm gonna try to buy only books that I've already marked as want to read on Goodreads, and I'm going to try to buy only paperbacks because sometimes I get excited and buy hardbacks and I just don't like holding my hardbacks. Those are my criteria. We will see what I end up buying, if I end up finding anything, but I'm really looking forward to it. I will bring you guys along and I hope you guys enjoy watching. Back now, and I'm gonna do a little haul for you. We went to 3 different places. The first one was Goodwill, which they had some good options there, like a couple of good ones, like ones that I recognized, but none of them were on my TBR, or they were bad condition, or they were hardcovers, which I don't like, so I didn't buy anything there. The second place we went to was kind of like Goodwill, but they didn't have very many books. Like, they had one shelf and it was mostly just like Bibles. They had so many movies. I was confused why they didn't have more books, because you would think that people would like donate those at the same time or donate more books than they would movies. Then we went to Half Price Books. There's always a great selection there, and I wasn't worried about like not finding anything at all, because I always have to restrain myself in Half Price Books because there's just so many good options and things to buy. I'm gonna give you guys my haul of what I bought there. I have my little yarn bag with the ones that I bought. Okay, so the first one, I think I said in the intro that I wasn't gonna buy any that I already have read, but this one is an exception because this is Scorpio Races by Maggie Stiefvater. I'm not sure how you say her name, but this is one of my favorite books. I have it on Kindle, which is where I read it originally. I think I've read it multiple times. Since it's one of my favorites, I felt like I needed to have a physical copy of it. I do want to read it again, so I want to read it in paperback this time. So, a beloved book of mine, and I'm really excited to have the physical copy. Then we have Shielded by Kaylin Flanders. I was very surprised to see this there. I didn't think it was a super popular book. I've only seen it a couple of places, but I've just been intrigued by this cover every time I've seen it. I did really want to read it, but it wasn't on Libby. I was gonna try to download it on Kindle from the library, but they didn't have it at my library. So I'm really excited to have this. I just think the cover is so cool. And this one's a fantasy. That's pretty much all I know. Then we have The Iron King by Julie Kagawa. This one is a pretty long series. It's fantasy, YA as well. I've heard really good things about it, so I'm looking forward to reading this. I don't know, YA fantasy that I've heard good things about. I'm gonna pick it up. Then we have You Deserve Each Other by Sarah Hogel. This is a closed door romance that I think Haley Pham talked about in one of her videos, and the premise of this one is really what intrigued me. It is about an engaged couple who neither of them want to be engaged anymore. They've decided that they don't want to get married, but they haven't told each other that, and they're trying to get the other person to break off the engagement, because then they have to pay for all the deposits and stuff that they've already paid for the wedding. It gives me How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, and I love that movie, and I just think that that premise is so intriguing and so fun. I'm really looking forward to reading this. It was funny because I got my notification from Libby that it was finally available for me to read, because I've had it on hold for like weeks, but I saw that and I was like, oh, I don't have time to read this right now, just like for what I have planned, and I was really like bummed about it. But now I have it in my hands and I can read it whenever I want, and I am really excited about that. So, and it's like the floppiest book that I've ever seen, so that's super fun. So these are the 4 books that I bought today from secondhand used bookstore. It was really fun going just specifically for that. I feel like usually when I go book shopping, it's just like when I'm out and about, I'm like, oh, I should stop by. But I really liked like planning this in advance and looking forward to it, and just like giving myself the time and like setting aside the money for it as well. So it's really fun. I'm really happy with what I chose and looking forward to reading these. Let me know if you guys have read any of these, and if you liked this sort of video, a book shopping vlog type video. I hope to see you guys in next week's video. I hope you have a good day. Bye.